welcome to Tarotspeaks. This is your May 2018 general reading for Cancer. With unconditional love and guidance, we ask Spirit for the messages for Cancer for the month of May. Unconditional love and guidance for the month of May for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer, Venus is what I meant to say. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Cancer for the month of May 2018. And they're telling me to put those back. May 2018 for Cancer. Just give me a moment. If you like a personal reading, the information is in the description box. I will be pulling Power of Love activation cards and the Isis Oracle at the end to round out the reading. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer. Okay. First card out, the Sun. Death in reverse. The Two of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords, the Tower, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Swords in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit, going within to reflect, evaluate situations, people, places, or things. This is a general reading, so we won't be focusing on any particular area, but we will just see where the reading goes. So for Cancer, for the month of May, we have the Sun, the Death card in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. You're no longer juggling situations. There's been some delays in transformation in a certain situation. You may have decided to drop something. You may have went into a time of reflection in order to really decide what it is that you want. And anything that isn't moving towards the new, you're happy to let go of. You're happy to rebuild and start over and to let something go so that you can get the outcomes that you want. After a time of reflection, you may decide to, swiftly communicate towards someone, or someone may be swiftly coming towards you to give you some news. And this may shake your world up a little bit, but it will incite you to take some action with the Four of Swords. You may have been resting on your laurels, or someone else has been resting and trying to recuperate, but now is the time to take action on some of the things that you want to do. With the Eight of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Six of Swords, you may feel stuck in a situation mentally, not knowing really what direction you want to take things. Some things may have been kind of erratic. The messages that may have come to you may have brought some sort of happiness, but it still got you sort of stuck in terms of, should I go forward? Should I go backward? What should I do with the situation? And you may not be feeling very victorious in this situation during this time in terms of moving forward. Things may be a little bit turbulent, as I said before, and there may be some delays during this month, but you're dropping the juggling. You're ready to take some action, because whatever it is that you're thinking, whatever's in your thoughts that have you stuck, you realize you're going to have to take some sort of action in order to change things into your to your advantage. In terms of the Six of Wands, above that is the Tower. So there may have been some delays in the situation, and they may have shaken your foundation. So you may just energetically not feel very victorious or recognized for your efforts during this time, but you're going to stop juggling that feeling. You're going to stop juggling those thoughts. You're going to stop moving forward in certain situations because, it's not working out for you. But what I'm seeing here is after some time of reflection, there may be a tower moment this month. Something comes in swiftly, something comes in to change things for you. And you may be stuck in your head about it, as I said before. With that, we have the Page of Wands, Ace of Wands reverse, Eight of Pentacles reverse, and the Nine of Wands. You may be feeling guarded during this time because you don't know the details of a situation, and it makes you kind of lose passion for the situation. You've put in a lot of hard work. You haven't gotten the recognition as of yet, but if you take the time to reflect on what actions you need to take in order to get what you need out of the situation, come out of your head. Don't get stuck in your mind and your thoughts about, how things should be, where things should be going. You may not be seeing the full picture of a situation, which is why you're not feeling that sense of victory or feeling that sense of moving forward. It's just going to take you a little bit more time. You may be a little guarded during this time, trying to really figure out what it is that you want to do next because you've been through a series of things in the past few months, and now you're trying to focus on transforming things so that you'll have a more happy outcome. But the sun is shining on what's causing those delays and what you need to stop juggling. You may be juggling your finances and your home life, or you're juggling, two things that are conflicting with each other. This may be you and another person, or you in a work situation, but whatever it is you're trying to juggle, you're going to come to some clarity about what it is that you need to drop, that you need to no longer move forward on, and what you do need to take action on in terms of having the best outcome for yourself this month. With that, we have the Three of Pentacles. So like I said, some things may not be coming together, but this does point back to the Two of Pentacles, which points back to the Ace of Pentacles, which means this is a new opportunity for you to start something and more tangible, more stable, and promote more of a growth period. You may not start off with what you thought you were going to start off with in the beginning, and that may not move forward, but this brings you the openness and the opportunity to begin something new. So look out for new opportunities this month to start something new. You may not be as passionate about the things you were working on before, so you may decide to drop that situation, no longer juggle it, and take action towards the things that make you feel like you're making those moves that you want to be making in order to complete some cycles and end some things. Come out of your head about the situation and start taking the actions necessary so you can have that victory for yourself. You may be guarded because of, like I said, situations of the past that may have caused some sort of just cause you to be guarded and to be careful about what you invest in, who you invest in, what you're passionate about. You may have lost an opportunity, lost a job, but like I said before, this is the opportunity for you to start something new, start fresh, and to really go after something where you can rebuild yourself, rebuild your happiness, rebuild that sense of emotional, physical, mental, spiritual, abundance. So you may be kind of stuck in your head as to what direction should I take? What would be the most victorious for me? And right now you're kind of in a place where you may have to come away from certain people. You may have to come away from certain situations that are not moving you forward, due to either your lack of passion or the lack of passion coming from other people, or someone being guarded in a situation and things not working out because someone is so guarded. But a transformation has been delayed during this time, and you may be a little happy about having to drop certain situations because they may have been a burden for you. So with unconditional love and guidance, we're going to pick a Power of Love activation card for Cancer for the month of May. And like I said, you may get some news this month that may cause you to have to rebuild your situation financially, mentally, emotionally. I see this as a project that maybe you may not be working on anymore. You may just decide that it's not working for you, it's not taking you where you want to go. And you're going to reflect on this with the Hermit card and really gain some enlightenment as to what direction you want to take emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. What do you want that's going to be the best outcome for you? So with unconditional love and guidance for Cancer for the month of May 2018. First card out, action. You have the courage to express the unique colors of your soul. Like I said, some action needs to be taken in terms of what it is you need to do in order to have the best outcome for yourself. You may have to come away from, like I said, other people or situations in order to gain a new opportunity that is more stable for yourself. So there's some action that is needed in order to accomplish this. Purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. So whatever actions you take moving forward, you're being asked to make sure that they have purpose, that you're not investing in situations that aren't going to be fruitful for you. This can be in terms of relationships. This can be in terms of your job or the projects that you're working on. If they're not going to be bearing fruit, you don't want to waste your time on people or situations that's not going to bring you to a place of success and growth and moving forward. I feel like since the Six of Wands and the Six of Swords is here, you have the opportunity to move things forward. You may be a little conflicted within yourself, having, petty arguments with other people, but you have the ability to take the actions necessary in order to make things work for yourself. If that means letting people go, if that means guarding and protecting your finances and guarding and protecting your heart or situations in order to be happy, in order to really figure out what it is that you need to do it with a purpose, taking the actions necessary to make those plans. So if some plans fall through with the Three of Pentacles in terms of work, in terms of your passions, in terms of people being guarded or you being guarded and you not knowing the details of a situation, you may want to make new plans that'll bring you a more happier outcome for yourself. And this is being reiterated with the Hermit. Self-love. You realize that the love of self is necessary to love another. So yeah, like I said, do things with a purpose so that it benefits you in the situation. What actions do you need to take in order to what plans do you need to make in order to cultivate a sense of security for yourself? And that's in all realms of your life. What kind of security do you want to have for yourself? And if people aren't on board with that, you can't force other people to do what you want them to do, but you can love yourself enough to realize that, you have to do what's best for yourself in order to elevate yourself to the next level. So the actions that are needed to be taken, you may need to make those actions. You may have to make those plans for yourself and to be able to nurture and care for yourself. Take those spiritual baths, drink more water, do more exercising, save your money, take those necessary steps in order to come out of this feeling of being stuck in your mind about situations. This is about clearing your energy. This is also about, not allowing other people to stifle your growth and letting go of some things. So in terms of what's at the bottom of the deck, we have patience. You are able to let universal energy of transformation move according to its own loving rhythm. So be patient with yourself through this process. Be patient with other people as they may be guarded, as you may be guarding yourself as well, guarding your finances, trying to rebuild situations. But you have the opportunity now to start fresh, to start new, to do something outside of the box of where you've been before, to do something, that really calls to you. And if you lack passion in certain situations, you may either have to let those situations go with the Three of Pentacles. You may have to work a little bit harder with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you're going to realize what it is this month that you need to stop juggling in terms of relationships, in terms of your finances, in terms of your bills or whatever it is that you have to work on in order to make yourself stable. There's some action that needs to be taken. And these actions that are needing to be taken have to be done with a purpose to cultivate yourself, to build upon yourself. This is sort of like the Pisces reading, where they're working on their legacy. They're working on trying to build a legacy for themselves, and you're being asked to cultivate that same love for yourself as you would put into another. So if you're loving on another person and they're not reciprocating and you're not getting what you want out of the situation, it's time to make those necessary steps and plans and actions in order to cultivate what it is that you want for yourself, whether this is in a relationship or not in a relationship. But being patient with yourself, being patient with the processes that are necessary in order to make things grow or to help things to grow. So as the new information comes in that shakes your foundation, it's going to propel you into action. You may not know exactly how things will turn out. You may not know exactly how victorious you will be in this situation. And you may not actually know, if you'll come out of this sense of conflict with others, but it's telling you to be determined in what you want and what you're going to be dedicated to. So be patient with yourself. The transformations are happening during this month, and you're asked to be patient with how things are transforming, because they will transform to your highest good. With unconditional love and guidance for Cancer for the month of May from the Isis Oracle. I will be reading this definition from the book so we get a clear understanding. But with unconditional love and guidance for Cancer for the month of May. Knot of Isis, energetic stabilization with the buckle of the beloved. So give me just a moment. Knot of Isis. Each initiate has their own unique spiritual blueprint with particular skills, talents, and higher destinies unfolding that use their unique attributes. Part of your spiritual blueprint is a special relationship to the energies of the goddess. This means that not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, but you are afforded her power, protection, and abundance too. You are now deepening your connection to her. This oracle brings special indication that your soul is braiding or twinning with divine feminine energies in a particular form. For some, that will be a specific goddess, and the energetic process will often be strong and deep. The initiate will feel as if they are integrating the part of the goddess that is not just them, but is part of their own consciousness. It is deeply personal, spiritual, powerful, and beautiful growth experience for the soul. There will be no distinction between your soul and your body. It is a magnificent, luminous, joyful state of wonder and embody. People will be asking you what you have been doing to have such a beautiful inner glow. For still others will simply be knowing that love for the divine feminine, whether a man or a woman, is a key part of your spiritual journey of this lifetime. That is your important spiritual task, to just love her and be loved by her, living with honor and respect for the body, the earth, and be loving. For others, there will be a sense of divine feminine in many forms and faces, and you will enjoy her variety and vastness as you grow spiritually. You will not sense a particular goddess as much as you feel deepening soul connection and awakening to the divine feminine principle, which is animating force behind all goddess energies. Because you are integrating high-level vibrational energies, rest and meditation, ocean swims, and time in nature, as well as working with pyramids of light and crystals, can assist with soul twinning process too. Listen to your body soul as it grows with divine feminine wisdom. This oracle comes as clear confirmation that you are integrating high vibrational energy. If you have been wondering if your dreams, intuitions, goddess related meditations, and communications are genuine, then this oracle serves as confirmation. So the Knight of Isis is telling you that there are some things, there's a transformation happening basically. You may be going through some transformation where you are, connecting with your feminine energy. You're trying to really, like I said before, create the outcomes for yourself through the process of elimination, through the conflicts that may arise, through the action that you may have to take. And this action that you may have to take will bring you to your purpose. It will bring you to a sense of self-love. So whatever you learn during this month, whatever situations may have to break down and start over, the Knight of Isis is saying that this is just a learning process. This is a process to grow you towards your future. So whatever it is that's going to happen towards your future, whatever it is you have to rebuild during this month, whatever ties you have to sever during this month, any worries, any spiritual things that need to be cleansed, any cleansings that need to happen this month will be for the benefit of your future endeavors, the things that you want to work on, your passions, whether that's a project, whether that's your entrepreneurship, whether that involves a relationship. If anything breaks down during this month, this is a time for you to focus on yourself, rejuvenate yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually in order to have that better, like I said before with the Two of Pentacles. Drop a situation so that you can be light enough to receive the new. There's a new opportunity that's coming for you, and this is just a preparation period. So be patient with this process and understand that as you go through this process of elimination, that you will begin to see in future tense or in the future that, there are new opportunities out there for you. And by the time they show up, you will be ready for them because you will have cleared out the old energy and begin to be open to new energy. So I hope these messages were helpful to you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Let me know how these videos are resonating for you. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box. Thank you so much for watching.